good morning, my people. What's up, world? It is Monday, March 17th, and I want to thank my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ because with Him all things is possible. And this No Duck Zone episode is sponsored by Vision Sports Management. Shout out to my brother John Boy Belton. You can follow him on Facebook and Instagram. Top of the morning to all my kings and queens. Shouts to everybody moving around in the streets today. Going to school, going to work, doctor's appointments, if you're coming home from work, going to work, wherever it is that you go in court, wherever it is that you gotta be, you know what I mean, safe travels. You in the New York area, you know it's raining out there, it's raining out here, so just make sure you have your umbrella, you still gotta dress warm, you know what I mean, the weather's funny, so shout outs to everybody out there moving around, man, and remember, with him, all things is possible. Oh, happy Monday, everybody, man. I wasn't even supposed to be on this morning, to be honest with you. I was actually supposed to be busting some moves, but I looked at the time and was like, I don't want to get to where I got to go so early, even though I should. But I'm like, I'm just going to kill just a little time um, to be able to move around because, you know, when stuff opens up, a lot of these places don't want to deal with you early in the morning. They want to have their coffee. They want to have their 30 minutes to themselves. And I'm like, yo, you have, which is understandable. Because when I get there, I need your attitude to be the way it needs to be. Because if not, then I might not come together and act in the way I'm supposed to act. So that part right there. Um, we're going to chop it up today about a few things. One of the things I spoke about yesterday, I'm kind of upset because I shared it on Instagram, and for some reason, the video didn't go through, and I think that's my fault, and that rarely happens because I always remember to send the video through. So we're gonna kind of get into it today. Now, mind you, this is a chop up, so we chop up about different things. It's not we don't always stay on the same thing. I think the last time I was here, I got real deep on what we were talking about, if I can remember. But it's so good though. So you know, it's also fight week for my amateurs. I just came off a dope fight week press conference and all that. My amateurs are getting it in. Ringmasters Road to the Garden continues this week. So we're gonna get into that. So let's get ahead and let's do it. So for my newcomers, my regulars, everyone, welcome to the No Duck Zone podcast. Let's go. All right, who we got up in here? Let me see, because I have a hard time reading from my tablet. So okay, who we got? Got my man Crush, Josh Sanders. What's up? My brothers is here. So I want to speak about something that I spoke about and that was important yesterday, right? So what I spoke about yesterday on my Instagram was people, BBO, what's up? People are not qualified to ask you certain questions or repeatedly keep asking you the same question as far as somebody says, yo, why you don't have your merch? What's taking so long to get your merch? Why this and why that? Those questions people are not qualified to ask unless unless you're helping me or trying to help me with it. You are not qualified to ask those questions. And I know that sounds a little crazy, but if somebody asking you that, and then it's not even what they ask, it's how they ask. You're not going to keep asking me that 4 or 5 times, because obviously, if you don't see me with it, it's either I got other things that I got going on, or financially I don't have it to do it. So it takes a little time. Oh, excuse me, too. Happy St. Patrick's Day to all my Irish people, too. I'm sorry. Happy St. Patrick's Day. D Free, I see you. So certain people are just not qualified to ask certain questions. And this is what me and my brother underrated yesterday. Oh man, and I'm mad I didn't share it. It was a great live. But this was some of the things that we were talking about yesterday about people asking certain questions. Like somebody come to you, why you not monetized yet, or just simple stuff. You know what I'm saying? That to monetize, we have no control over. That just happens, when it happens. I guess, when we put in the work, that happens. But when somebody comes to you and they go, why don't you have this? Why don't you have that? And it's like, it's certain questions y'all just not qualified to ask. Especially if you're not helping with what it is that the person is struggling with. Because it takes a lot for us to do what it is that we're doing. It takes a lot for us to take the time from what we're doing to come up here and do it. So the last thing that we need is to be harassed about why we don't have something. Now I know y'all probably thinking, somebody did that to you recently? Nah, nobody did it to me recently, but it's a thought. It's just something to think about. Because when you think about it, you go, a lot of y'all are asking this, but how many of y'all are gonna support it when I actually get it? I want to say good morning to my best friend, my ride or die, my everything, my world, my partner in crime, Mrs. McLean. Baby, I'm not even supposed to be on here this morning, but I'm gonna give time for everything else to open, and then I'm gonna make my moves. Cause it's still looking suspect outside, but I might go outside like this and just put my jacket on. Today's not no dress up day. Unless I really, really, really had somewhere to be. Like I have somewhere I really got to be, but I don't have no appointments. So I'm going out regular like this today. Um, and people are so quick to ask you that, but my thing is, are you going to support it? What is going to happen when I finally come out with it? And the question is when it come out, let me know. I got you. And a lot of those people be full of shit. They be full of it. Because at this point, they're going to just say whatever that sounds good. Smash my like button, y'all. Good morning, top of the morning. Smash that like button when y'all coming in. Even if you're leaving out, smash that like button. So, people will go, I would help you if I could, or, oh, don't worry, I got you. And then, when you get it, they either want something free, or they giving you the runaround. So my thing is, you are not qualified to ask certain questions. If you're in a position right now where you're trying to get something together and somebody's coming to you and asking you what's taking so long, you've been doing this, you've been talking about this for a year or two. A lot of times it's us, and that's what it is. It's us. And we have to step up what we're doing. But that doesn't give you a right to harass us about what it is that we're doing that's taking so long. Because if you're in a position where you can help, then go ahead and help. But other than that, shut up. Shut up. I don't care who you are. Referee, fighter, trainer, whoever. You not in no, unless you're helping, you're not in no position to ask those questions. You're not qualified. You know who's qualified to ask those type of questions? People that invest in you. Those are the only people on earth that's allowed to ask those type of questions. Sponsors. People that invest in you. People that's donating to the channel. See, that's another thing y'all don't know. People who are actually donating to the channel. Investors. We're not talking about people who claim they support you because they come and watch you every fucking day. Just because you watch me every day, that don't mean shit. That don't mean nothing. You're not putting no money into this. Because when we put up a Cash App or PayPal or Zelle, we ain't putting it up for our financial reasons. It's to get y'all what y'all want. You know what I'm saying? It's to get y'all what y'all want. Or get what we need as far as a great microphone. We might need I don't know, a better banner. Hey, McLean, we like that banner, but it might be time for you to upgrade. All right, cool. Because there's people that already have to take their hard work and money from their 9 to 5 and put into it. So, if you're not an investor, Jeff Spark, I see you, my brother. If you're not an investor and you're not part of some type of organization that I'm affiliated with that's putting money into me, you're not qualified to ask those questions. Especially when you ask the question more than one time. Instead of saying, you know what, brother, I got you. I think we can help. Or I want to help. You feel me? And it's kind of annoying because you're not trying to be rude to people. But at the same time, those type of questions sometimes could play with your mind sometimes because you'll just be like, oh man, people are not going to take me serious. People are going to have all kinds of things to say about me if I don't hurry up and get this going. They're not gonna take no Doug Zone serious, which I don't give a damn who takes it serious or not. If you ain't invested into what I'm doing, your opinion doesn't mean nothing to me. It really don't. I'm more concerned about the people who's putting in. You can come up, now don't get me wrong, I'm not saying I don't care about my supporters and my people who come up here and rock with me. That's not what I'm saying. So don't get it twisted. Love y'all. But I'll be more concerned about the people that invest to what I do. I'm more concerned about that. So for any of my people that's on here, or any people that's watching, I don't care where you come from, just remember, when somebody's asking you them type of questions, and it's not really what you ask, it's how they ask it, well, why don't you help me? That's why we look for sponsors. Because we can't depend on you regular people. Because y'all gonna support who y'all want to support. And it's not that we jealous of who else you support, but some of these people that y'all be supporting and hitting cash apps and everything else, we look at them like, well, they ain't talking about shit. These super chats and all that, we not hating, but they not really talking about nothing. Because y'all such fans of them, y'all gonna take y'all last $10, $15 and put it into that. They ain't talking about nothing. But then y'all come back to a guy like me and go, when are you gonna have this? When are you gonna have that? Well, the same way you supporting that other person over there, when you come over and start supporting me, that's when I'll have it. Or investing, I should say. When we put up the cash apps and all that, like I said, that's not a cry for financial. Because a person like me is not sitting back waiting until I get monetized. I'm not waiting till it's okay for YouTube to tell me, hey, it's okay for you to, it's okay, you can get your merch now. You're monetized now. I'm not waiting on them. A lot of y'all are waiting on that moment, and I understand, but I'm not waiting on that. Because there's no guarantee that you can go in that direction. There's no guarantee. Monetize is not guaranteed. Well, you know what? Let me put it like this. It's a guarantee. It's about the amount of time it takes. Some people have the patience to wait. Some don't. Some be on that, it's my money and I need it now type shit. Y'all know that commercial. That's the type of time that some people be on. But this is what I was talking about yesterday, and I probably wouldn't have been talking about it today, but being that it didn't share on my Instagram, I was like, damn, now you got to come back and you're going to have to do all this all over again. But it makes perfect sense when you think about it. It makes perfect sense of not letting somebody harass you about why is it taking so long for you to do whatever it is that you got to do. Because if it bothers them that much, they should help. And then the stupid shit is they'll say you never asked. Why should I ask if you see me in that position? Some people are too prideful to ask for help. Some people don't want help because they don't want you throwing it back in their face when something goes wrong, because that's what our people like to do. We like to do that towards each other. Can you believe that? I helped that fool get all his merch. I helped that fool get monetized. I brought more people to that fool's channel, and look how that fool treat me. A lot of times people don't want to ask for help because that's what y'all do. A lot of times people don't want to go through all that. So I'd rather not ask for the help if I got to go through all that. Sorry, y'all. It wasn't me. Bum tapping. And it makes no sense. It makes no sense. But qualified to ask you those type of questions if they're not trying to help. If you're not helping my brother Underrated, D Free, my man Crush, whoever else is in that predicament that's trying to get their shit together, if you're not helping, you're not qualified to ask those type of questions. Like I said, when sponsors give you money, they have a right to harass you because they invested in you. And you can't take their money and go do what you want to do with it. You got to show proof of receipts of what you're doing with the money that they gave you. Because other than that, now you're going to lose sponsors. And they're going to put the word out there that you're not good to work with. So those are the only kind of people that should be able to come to you with those type of questions. You can't be no regular Joe asking me what's taking so long for me doing what I'm doing. Because unless you putting some M's in it, sorry. If people can go ahead and say I'm wrong, I can ask you that. Yeah, you can, and I can ignore your ass. Because unless you're bringing something to the table, you ain't qualified to ask me that. You ain't qualified to ask me that. There's certain questions in this world that people are not qualified to ask you. Some people do it because they be curious. Curiosity kills the cat. I don't care nothing about what you're curious about. You ain't qualified. If you come to me and say, yo, I think there's something that we can put together and we can make happen, that it can boost your channel. We can do this and do that because everybody needs help. What do you think? What do you think investors and sponsors and people that have that endorsements? What do you think all that is? Something to make you look cute? It helps you. So for all you people that think you too damn cute to have a sponsor or to have endorsements, to have investors, y'all are fools. Y'all are fools, and y'all gonna keep going through what you're going through. Listening to everybody else around you that either it's not working for their channel or they don't have a channel. Because y'all be taking advice from people that ain't even sitting up to here like we do. Which is crazy to me. But with that being said, for anybody out there, this is for anybody out there who's trying to come with something, and it's a slow process, and you're trying to make it, and then you always have that one person, or you have them couple of people that come to you asking you that. Yo, you said you was gonna do that 2 years ago. You was gonna have that out 2 years ago. Okay. You feel like I'm taking long, then help. Well, why should I help? Well, why are you opening up your mouth? Shut up. Well, I'm going by what you don't. I don't care what I said. If you ain't helping or trying to help, shut up. Oh, see, they don't like that. Don't tell me to shut up. Yeah, shut up. You have no right. You ain't qualified. The word of the day is qualified. You ain't qualified. There's a lot of people in your life, in your family, at your jobs, in your community that ain't qualified to ask a lot of questions. You ain't qualified, bruh. It sound crazy, but it is what it is. You ain't qualified. You can't just ask me something because you think you know me or because we know each other. Tay, what's up, my Long Island sister? You can't. You could be my cousin on my first side. Chilling, Tay, you know me. Certain questions you ain't qualified. There's certain questions that people are just not qualified to ask you. They say when you go to prison, you're never supposed to ask another man what he in there for. Y'all ever heard of that? When you go to prison, you're not supposed to ask another person what they in prison for. You ain't qualified to ask that. Now the CO might ask it. But there's certain, as another inmate, certain shit you just don't ask. Exactly, Tay. It's nobody's business. You ain't qualified to ask certain questions. You just not. And the sooner that some of y'all will understand it, the better your life will be. You understand what I'm saying? If nobody's investing into you, nobody's putting no type of money into you, they ain't qualified to ask that. And money doesn't always mean $100, $500. I wouldn't give a damn if somebody said, yo, here's $10. You get $10 from 10 people. What is that? You get $2 from 10 people. What is that? At least people are putting in. But I would not go out of my way to explain to people. Unless I feel like it, I'm not going out of my way to explain to people about something that I'm not doing that might be taking a little long. I'm not finna explain that to people that ain't qualified to ask me that. Oh yeah? Thank you, Tay. I got more of them coming too. Different colors. Not different colors, like rainbow. I'm not doing that shit. I'm just got different colors as far as the No Doug Zone color. We're gonna have black mugs. We're gonna have black No Doug Zone mugs with the green logo. Yeah. So what it is that we're gonna have all this black, and I'm gonna take the green. This part right here is gonna be green. So black mug and this green. That's gonna be coming. That's gonna be coming. That's something that we're working on. I might hand those out. I don't know. I really want to get something going before Mother's Day to try to hand it out to the mothers. Hand it out for Father's Day. You know what I mean? So we gonna try to get all that going. Everybody wanted mugs. Guess what? They got them. I had my supporters, Jeff Spark. I had Kwee. I had Underrated and his lady. I had supporters. Now, guess what? If they would have paid for their stuff and I didn't send it to them and it took too long, they would have a right to harass me. Well, what's taking so long with that shit, bro? I paid for what I wanted. Where's my shit? Because they're qualified to ask those questions. They qualified to ask those questions because they put in. They can ask that. Sometimes y'all have to know your place. Certain people are just not qualified to ask you shit. They have no right. They think they have a right because they have a mouth and they have a mind and they want to be fucking nosy. They want to be nosy as hell. So they'll tell you, I can ask you whatever I want to ask you. All right. And I can respectfully decline because you ain't qualified. You can ask me 100 questions. That don't mean I'm going to answer them. I can always hit you with the good old New York, part my back. Because that's what we like to do here in New York. Part my back. I can always hit you with the part in my back. Because why would I entertain what you're asking me? And it's not just what you're asking me. It's how you ask me. As if I have to answer you. Or I got to give you an explanation. No, I don't have to do all that. I don't have to do it, and I'm not going to do it. So, for all the people, just be mindful of that. If you out there, you have to work a 9-to-5 job, or you might be on unemployment, you might not have a job, you're struggling to make ends meet. And these people who asking you these questions, either two things. They got a job, or they got a job, or they in the position where they can help you, or they ain't even. If you ain't even got a hustle or a job, you don't even have no right even opening up your mouth. And it looks worse when you have a job, and you might have some investors or some people where you can go, you know what? I'm gonna just make sure I keep Cash Apping you, or keep PayPal, and keep Zelling you, or whatever. We're gonna get you, you know what I'm saying, not financial, but as far as getting your merch or getting this shit up, we gonna get you a microphone. We gonna do, because that's what we do. We support. But steady supporting, y'all want to judge and keep asking somebody what's taking them so long to get to where they need to be. Like you helping them. You ain't doing nothing but asking a random ass question. And this is why those kind of people, we don't have to talk to y'all. We probably super cool with you too. We probably super cool with you. Because the crazy thing is, when the day happens, y'all have an audacity to say about time. That's what killed me. Y'all have the audacity to say, well, it's about time. Well, listen, you don't know what I went through to get this. And you didn't help me. You didn't participate on this. So respectfully, you just might want to keep your mouth shut. Because you ain't qualified to say nothing to me about it. Nothing. It is what it is, man. Some of y'all gotta like, some of y'all gotta check your some of y'all gotta check your own temperature. Some of y'all gotta really check your own temperature and sit back sometime and think about some of the questions y'all ask before asking it. Because I stress this all the time that there's enough room and money in here for all of us to get it. But y'all up here trying to be too fucking perfect. That's y'all problem. And then wonder why things are going the way it's going for you. Smash that like button. Get these likes up. Like, share, and subscribe. Tell a friend to tell a friend. This is where it goes down at No Duck Zone Podcast, baby. Y'all gotta make this shit make sense. For my people out there who have a channel already that's doing what they supposed to, or the people who's thinking about coming with a channel and you might be coming with some merch, whatever it is that you're doing, never let somebody discourage you with questions like that, or put the pressure on you about something that you might not have the answer to, or something that, because a lot of people don't know what you're doing. The questions that they asking you, you can have stuff already. You might not be ready to bring it out. Taking your time. But for all those people, just remember, certain people are not qualified to ask you shit. If they are investing into you, then they have every right. You can't tell somebody that they ain't qualified to ask you no question if they invested into you. I don't care if they gave you $200. I still invested. Doesn't matter. If I have people right now hit my Cash App, and let's just say all the people that hit me up, if it come up to $200 in my Cash App and they say, McLean, we need coffee mugs and we need t-shirts. Oh, we got work to do. It's not for me to take the 200 and go splurge and go, huh? Well, it's coming, y'all. It's coming. And then it never comes. You have no right to do that, because now you done, oh, people really not going to mess with you now. Because a lot of our people that look like us are scammers. Always find a way, always want to try to find a way to make $1, but steady making it the positive way. They got to go do some dumb shit that messes it up for all of us, that make people not want to do business with us. But if 200 people, if I had, not 200 people, shit, that's a lot of people, Jesus Christ. If I had $200 in my Cash App right now that was sent from people, I got work to do. Somebody come and say, yo, I want mugs. We got work to do. And it would have to get done today. It wouldn't be no tomorrow. Oh no, we got to get on that today. I need everybody to have their shit. Let's go. And all that costs. T-shirts, mugs, hats, shit. If I had No Duck Zone book bags, it wouldn't matter. All that costs. So at the end of the day, somebody comes and goes. Why this and why that? Unless they helping you, they not qualified. Alright? So I wanted to make that clear and put that out there for anybody who has those kind of issues. And that's in life. That's not just being a content creator, that's in life. Somebody's not investing into you. You're not about to stand here and ask me 150 questions. I'm just not going to allow you to do that. It is what it is. People could say that's the wrong way to think. I don't care what y'all think, because I'm not asking for y'all approval. I'm telling you what it is. Somebody is not investing into you, they have no right. Some of y'all let people control the way that y'all think and the way y'all do business. And these people that's doing that is not bringing nothing to the table but some fucked up advice that's not gonna help you. Because everybody think they know everything. Right? They just think they know everything and don't know nothing. They don't. That's why I follow bosses. I follow people I know that really live this life. People that can send me into the direction to get that bag. I ain't got time to be running around behind a bunch of nobodies. People who just sit in front of this camera and like talking because they like to hear the way they sound. Because that's what we deal with. A whole bunch of people who just like to hear themselves speak. You know, one of those that just, the one that the teacher used to call on to come into the front of the class. He just like to hear himself. He like to be a class clown. That's what some of y'all are. And y'all not the ones that I'm following, y'all. I don't look up to y'all. I don't take no advice from y'all. That's why when y'all see me in certain places, I'm rubbing elbows with some people that can take me to where it is I need to go. Investors. Other content creators that's trying to get to where I'm going. That's the kind of people I rub elbows with. Smash my like button, y'all. Let's get them likes up. Come on, you guys shoot these likes up now. It's early in the morning. I know y'all up. Get your asses up. Oh, y'all want to hear boxing? Boxing, please. That's what y'all want to hear, right? I keep telling y'all. Y'all gonna get more than that when you come over here, so that's all y'all want to hear all day. I suggest y'all wait till 2 hours from now. Y'all be able to hear it. But that's what I want to put out there to y'all. Just keep that on your mind. Yeah, BBO, that's what they want to hear. Wait till 2 hours from now. You'll hear all the boxing you want to hear. This is something important. And I'm going to keep saying it until y'all get it. The word of the day is qualified. Certain people are not qualified to ask you certain questions. If they're not investing into you. Everybody who bought a t-shirt from me or bought a coffee mug from me or people that invested. I don't give a damn if it was $10. They still support it. So if you get something from me and I don't send it to you, you have every right to harass me about it. Because it doesn't matter if it was $10. It could have been your last $10. It might have not been your last $10, but it don't matter. You have every right. Now, somebody who didn't, you have no right to ask no questions at all. Sorry, y'all. Now, you have a right to ask me, do I have merch? Yeah. This is what it costs. What you don't have a right to do is be like, oh my God, why I don't never see none of your shirts and all this, and oh, how come you don't have no shirts, and why is it that you got to keep getting cash apps to get shirts? Because ain't nothing free, you dummy. Nothing's free, you dummy. This is why I know a lot of y'all don't know nothing about business. Nothing's free, you dummy. Because even when you have to spend your own money to get your merch, you still got to pay. People still got to pay for it. It ain't no, hey, I got merch, y'all, here. I'm just going to give it to y'all. So you going to keep spending your money to go get free shit? Now, there's times you do have to pass out free shit. There's times you do. But you ain't finna go out passing out 100 damn t-shirts for free. This is why I know a lot of y'all don't know nothing about business. And this is why when I go to these charity events and I go to these press conferences, I'm talking to people that's investors. Oh, don't worry. In a minute, y'all about to see me get to the bag. Don't worry. Yeah, you dummies. Yeah, Omar, dummies. Y'all don't know nothing about business. I swear y'all don't. Y'all think y'all know about business. Y'all don't know nothing about business. Y'all about just as stupid as the people that they be telling people to go turn their guns into a church, and when they go turn their guns in, they don't even know they walking into a damn trap. They about to get you for either child support or you got a warrant for something else. That's what some of y'all are. Y'all just, somebody mentioned money or something, y'all just walk right into it and don't know what you're walking into. You got to have a business mind. You got to be smart. Some of the moves, some of the things y'all do just be hilarious to me, and I be looking at y'all sometime like, y'all don't have it all. The word of the day is qualified. People are just not qualified, man. They're not. Whatever it is that you do in life, forget being a content creator. Whatever it is that you do in life, and if you have a little struggle with whatever it is that you're doing, and it might be taking a little too long, and you're starting to get a little frustrated and aggravated, whatever it is, and you're trying your best to make ends meet to get to where you need to be, you don't need some idiot coming along asking you what the hell is taking so long. He has no right. If he's trying to help you, all right, let's go. I'm all for the help. What I'm not all for is the criticism. You're not about to just stand there and criticize me all day. That's what you're not about to do. You can get about my face because you just as bad as a hater. You might as well go ahead and be a hater. Get out my face and get out my space. That's my thing for 2025. Get out my face and get out my space. Because I don't need you. If you're not going to help No Duck Zone grow, yo, get out my face and get out my space. That's what I want y'all to take with y'all for this year. Take it for life. If somebody's not trying to help you with something, and then they'll ask you, why should they help you with something? The only person that should ask you why is somebody who's investing. You can't tell a sponsor just to sponsor you. Because now that sponsor's like, okay, what am I getting out of by sponsoring you? What am I getting? If I put $500 in, what am I getting out of it? What am I supposed to, you know what I mean? But just some old random person, man, get the hell out of here, man. I ain't got to explain that to you. You ain't qualified. It's messed up as it sounds. There's just some people that you're close to. Yo, Josh, I'm for real, Josh. I ain't being funny. I'm being so serious, dog. It's some people that ain't qualified to ask you no shit, man. Like, get out of here, man. Your Uncle Willie on your mother's side. Yo, nephew, what's take, man? Uncle, you don't get your old ass out of my face with that. You ain't trying to help me. Get up out of here. You still living off my mom's. Get up out of here. You know, like Uncle Ice in Pain and Full? Yeah, like one of those type of uncle, man. Get out of here. Yo, for real, Josh, like that shit crazy. For real. What I look like answering to you? And these people with these type of questions really think they have every right to ask you that. That's the thing that kills me. They think they got a right to ask you that. You don't got a right to ask me nothing, bro. I don't care if you're an employee, friend. You watch me on YouTube from Monday to Friday. I don't care what it is you do. How many times you smash the like button. There's certain questions that y'all ain't qualified to ask. Call me crazy. Call me whatever you want. But call me when you got some money for me. Call me when you got some money for me. You can call me whatever you want. You can call my channel whatever it is you want. You can call my wife whatever it is that you want. Talk about my logo. Call me whatever you want. Call me when you got my money. Call me when you trying to invest. Call me when we can do some business. Other than that, you ain't qualified for me to pay attention to you. You ain't qualified. It is what it is. You can say it's messed up. That sound crazy. I don't care what it sound like to you. I didn't ask you for your approval. I don't need your approval. I don't need it. I don't need nobody's approval. I don't. What's understood doesn't have to be explained. And that goes for everybody that's on here, everybody in the world, everybody watching. You don't go out your way to explain nothing to nobody unless you owe them an explanation. Unless you owe them that. Man, this person been helping me. They've been doing this with me. They've been doing that. And damn. Eric Jordan, what up, my brother? Oh, man, they've been helping me. They've been helping me. And damn, I owe them an explanation. Yeah, that's something different. But for somebody who's not doing nothing for you, that ain't been doing nothing for you, or you respect them enough, or you respect them enough, yes, or you respect them enough to explain to them. But some old random nappy head corn chip person coming through asking you that, hell no. I'm not explaining nothing to you, bruh. You ain't qualified. Get out my face and get out my space. You ain't doing that. We ain't doing that, bruh. We just not doing that. If y'all going out y'all way to explain things to people that y'all ain't even got no business really having a conversation with, that's on you. Then y'all come back mad and upset. Yo, I'm tired of him messing with me, yo. It's going to be this one day I'm going to punch him in his face. You should be mad at yourself because you shouldn't even be entertaining them. Because of what are they doing for you to entertain them? Nothing. You trying to sit here figure out how to make $1 and they waiting for you to get that dollar so they can get 50 cents out of it. Okay. I might be saying a little too much. This conversation might be a little too heavy for some of y'all. Y'all might not be woken up yet. You might want to get your cup of coffee, something. Get your little Henny. I don't know. Wake up, y'all. Wake up. Explaining yourself to people that ain't doing nothing for you. The hell I look like? For what? Make it make sense. Make it make sense, America. People are not qualified. I know it's harsh. I told y'all in 2025 it was going to be just as crazy this year with me than it was last year. And every year it's going to get like that with me. And I'm just getting warped up. We still in the new year. We only in the third month of the new year. I'm just getting warped up. Because when you're investing, you're not only helping somebody, and not with financial so much, but you're helping whatever it is that they do prosper. You're helping it grow. And now when you say, hey man, are you going to this fight? You going to this amateur fight? You going to this Hall of Fame? You going to this charity event? That investing helps you go. It helps you. Because now when y'all say, hey man, when you go to that Hall of Fame, I want to see it. When you go to that charity event, I want to see it. I've never seen Aaron Barkley. I've never seen Junior Jones. I want to see these guys. Okay, cool. That's what all that is. That's why we go to these events and we meet the people that we meet. You never know who you're going to meet that's going to change your life. So while I'm trying to do that, what the hell makes you think I'm trying to explain myself to you nobodies that ain't doing nothing? You got to make it make sense. But some of y'all are not going to understand that. Yo, man, people keep asking me this and asking me that, and people keep asking me this and asking me that. People keep asking me this, people keep asking me that. Well, goddamn, but they didn't ask you 5-6 times. They could have invested in you. Investments is not always big money, like $20, $50. Man, like I said, 20 people give you $1. 20 people give you $1 each. Look, McLean, that's not a lot of money. It's not the point. It's not the point. The small money counts. Y'all look for the big money. Yo, I need them $100 cash apps. I need the $200 cash apps. Well, one day it might come to that. But nobody's going to give you that just because you need that. Only way you getting that kind of money is if people are interested in what you got going on. Hey, I want to support it. I need a mug. I need a t-shirt. I might need a hat. I wanted to come with the varsity jackets, but I realized the varsity jackets cost. And I'm still working on the varsity jackets. I'm trying to get them going, so maybe in the summer I can have them. I might not have a whole bunch, but that's something I'm still working on. And maybe people can get their varsity jackets in the summer and they can hold it for when the winter comes. Because that's a lot of money. But you got to be appreciative of what it is that you get. But for somebody who's just not investing into you, you just be cool with them. But don't think because you cool with them or they think they cool with you, they can just ask you whatever it is that they want to ask. It's certain questions y'all ain't qualified to ask. Take it how you want to take it. I don't give a shit. I'm not here for feelings. This is not the Do You Agree With Me podcast. This is not the I Care About Your Feelings podcast. You coming to the wrong place if you looking for a hug. You coming to the wrong place if that's what you looking for. It's tough love over here, baby. That's what you gonna get when you come over here. Tough love. I'm not doing that. How about one of the varsity jackets? Merch when you have it. Yeah, but man, listen, Eric, shit. That's gonna be a little, I don't wanna say a little ways, Eric, but it costs, man. You know, I got somebody I'm working with now. I need to get a couple more sponsors and, you know, plus me having my 9-to-5 job. I'm gonna make it happen. And people are gonna be able to buy them for a nice price. Well, I'm gonna start off with them at a nice price. Yeah, I'm gonna start off at a nice price with the varsity that people are gonna be like, yo, you're crazy, man. You charging what? Varsity's cost. Yeah, well, I ain't trying to beat nobody over the head neither. So when we first start out, I'm gonna get it for a nice. I'm giving it to people for a nice price, a price that is gonna be unbelievable. It ain't gonna be no crackhead price, but it's gonna be a nice price. I'm probably gonna have to start off with me and my wife first. We're gonna get it to see how we look in it, and then we'll present it to you guys, and then you guys go from there respectfully. No, but that's something we definitely working on. But like I said, when you send me the money for that. And if it takes too long, too long, you'll qualify, Eric Jordan, to ask that question. Hey, Clarence, man, yeah, I sent you that money, 3 weeks ago. What's up? You qualified to ask that. You qualified to ask that, bro. If Josh Sanders sent me something, y'all qualified to ask that, bro. You qualified, bro. You invested in me, bro. I don't give a damn if it's $20 or if it's $75. You invested. You dudes out there asking all these weird ass questions and ain't put $1 in, ain't never hit nobody cash out, but then y'all over there at somebody else's spot dropping $500 super chats, man. If y'all don't get y'all Carl Thomas, I wish ass out of here, get up out of here with that, man. Who y'all think y'all talking to? You just ain't qualified, bro. Y'all can take that how y'all want to take it. You're not qualified. And no, I'm not the mad black. You sound like a mad black man who's mad because people are not supporting you. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. I'm just here to let people know that there's certain questions people are not qualified to ask you. I'm not mad about anything because I love my channel. I love how it's going. I'm not waiting until I get monetized to be successful. I'm being successful now. I'm not waiting till YouTube tell me it's okay to be great. You monetize now, so now we're going to let you get your own merch and all that. I'm not waiting on them. Being great starts now. I'm not waiting on them. I don't need their permission. A lot of y'all sitting there waiting on them to tell y'all when to be great. I'm not waiting on them. My shit starts now. Like right now. So somebody goes, yo, man, you got any more shirts? You got any more coffee mugs? You got shit, whatever it is. Yeah. You got my money? For anybody who ever smoked marijuana, you couldn't just go to the dude to be like, yo, you know, I need some weed. Yeah, shit, you got the money? You got my money? This is the business. Don't keep asking me what I got. Because even if I ain't got it, I'll get it. You got my money? If you ain't got my money, then what we talking about? Miss Fields. Good morning, Queen. You ain't got my money, then what we... At the end of the day, if you ain't got my money, then what we talking about? That's a business, y'all. This whole thing you see us do, it's a business. And a lot of us make sacrifices doing this. Some of y'all wouldn't understand the sacrifices that we make. You wouldn't understand it. Everything we do, it's a sacrifice. And we have to live with if it don't work, whose fault was that? Now, who wants to deal with all that? Nobody wants to deal with that. It's a hurtful feeling. But the only thing we can do is keep doing what we do. And we don't need Eric Go, what up? Oh, hold on, Eric Go. Hold on, my guy. BC, I see you. Hold on, Eric Go. I got you right now, man. Where you at, Eric Go? Hold on. Gotta hook my brother Eric Go up. Ain't no way in hell I'm not about to hook him up. That's my brother. So if you just coming in, y'all, I was speaking on something that I spoke on yesterday on my Instagram, but the video got cut. About people asking you in life about what's taking you so long to do something. And you know financially you don't have it like that. And you're trying to make ends meet to make something happen. Unless those people who are asking you that or investing into you, they're not qualified to ask you that. And it's not just like I said earlier, for the y'all that just coming in, it's not what you ask somebody, it's how you ask them. You ain't qualified. You just not. It's fucked. It's messed up, but it is what it is. It is what it is. We work hard at this. We put our all into it. We put our all into it. Who just hit me with this? Whoever sent this Cash App, thank you so much, man. Appreciate y'all. You got it, E. I want you to keep that on your mind. The reason why I have these type of conversations is because I care about every single last one of y'all, and I love my people, and I'm all about support. But never let somebody keep coming to you, harassing you about what's taking you so long, about what you got going on in your life that they want to see. If they not helping you, and they keep harassing you with this question, or it's how they approach you with the question, yo, dog, I mean, yeah, all right, well, you know, it's taking a little long. You want to help? Well, I would help if I could. All right, then, man. So, like, honestly, no disrespect. I don't need your kind of heat right now. I don't need you harassing me. Well, it's not harassing you. I'm asking you. No. I don't feel like that. I feel like you're like, no, you're doing too much right now. Because, bro, you've been saying since last week, or you since a year ago, I don't give a shit what I've been saying, bro. If you ain't investing into me, shut up. Shut up. You have no right. Smash that like button, y'all. Let's get these likes up. You have no right. Like, share, subscribe. So I want y'all to take this video, this one video right here. This one video. Compared to all the other videos I've ever done. Take this one video with you. And the next time when somebody has that type of question that asks you, you show them this video. Show them this video. And let them know that No Doug Zone says, unless they invested into you and they're helping you, what it is that you're going through, they ain't qualified. They can come over here to the show. We can talk. I'll bring them up and all that. They can come over here. I have no problem with letting people come over here as long as they keep it respectful. They can come over here. Believe me, I don't duck no smoke. That's why it's called the No Doug Zone. I duck no smoke. I'm here. I got all day. Because I don't like people being harassed by other people who are doing nothing for them. That ain't bringing nothing to the table. And whatever money you make, you got the person sitting right there waiting to get a piece of it. When you get merch or whatever, they want shit free. You tell them something that's $20, it's almost telling them like it was $200. They don't want to spend $20 on you, but got the audacity to go buy a pair of MJs that's almost $300 damn dollars. Yeah. Yeah, Miss Fields, like, are you kidding me? Or like, are you kidding me? Why would I sit here and go back and forth and explain myself? Why? Yeah, what is it to you? What is it to you? What is it to you? Yo, man, McLean, you was always talking about getting a radio station and doing your lives, man. You know, when you gonna do that? Shit, when you invest in me, you know some investors? Cause that's the kind of world we live in now. We live in a world where we need investors to really do what it is that we doing. Not scammers. Not scammers. We need investors. Shout out to my brother D Hall on the People Show. Y'all make sure y'all go subscribe to my brother D Hall on the People Show. Shout out to Jay York. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my brother Donnie Hall. Please, y'all make sure he's live every Sunday, 4 p.m. I think 3 p.m. sometimes. Maybe sometime 5 p.m. It depends on what time he's on. But go subscribe to my brother D Hall on the People Show. My Carolina brother. That's the world we live in now. We need investors to complete whatever it is. They not. Exactly, Miss Fields. Exactly. The real ones will support you. You know what I'm saying? Dudes will tell you they're not paying $20 for a T-shirt that you got, but they spending $300 on some MJs, and they tell you I can do whatever I want to do with my money. You're absolutely right, sir. You absolutely can. Now you make sure you keep your raggedy ass over there. Stay over there. Don't come questioning me about what I got going on. Don't do it. But this is the kind of world that we live in. And some of y'all, I'll be disappointed in y'all because y'all will go out your way to explain to these people, why is it that you don't have what you have? You explain to them for what? You know, because they asked. I don't care if they asked. As much times as they asked you, they could have gave you $5 or $2. You ain't qualified. This is a shout out. This goes for family, friends, employees, strangers, Bishop Tutu. Don't care. You ain't qualified. You're just not. Listen, I'll show you all the receipts in the world when you've invested in me. Hey, man, I'll show you all the receipts in the world. Thank you for this $200. Thank you for this $500. Hey, man, this is the receipt of everything that I got. But other than that, man, get out of here. We can't even have a conversation. For what? Oh, it's like that? You too good to talk to me? Nah, I don't owe you no conversation, though. I don't owe you no explanation. I don't owe you no answer. That's the world we live in, y'all. You gonna spend more time explaining to somebody why you ain't got something? Well, I'd rather be explaining to the person that invested in me why I'm not sending them the receipts of what I got, that something that they invested in me in, and I'm gonna talk to a bunch of nobodies? Come on now. Make that make sense, ladies and gentlemen. How does that make sense? Crush, what up? How? Well, you know, they asked me and I don't like being mean, so, you know, I just told them that, you know, I'm working on it. Man, I'm not telling you nothing, bruh, if you ain't investing in me. I don't give a damn if you sent me $1. 10 people send you $1. Cool. Be happy. Well, that's all I got. That's all they sent me? Cheap ass mother. Ain't nobody have to send you no dollar. Nobody has to send you anything. Now, don't think that people owe you and they have to send you something. They don't have to. People support what they want to support. Now, the same people that don't have to send you nothing, mind you, keep in mind, are the same ones that ain't qualified to ask you no fucking questions. Especially nothing pertaining to my show. Why you don't have this or why I have that? Man, you ain't qualified, dog, to ask me that. Why you over there sending that person in a super chat $50, $75? Are you kidding me? And they ain't talking about nothing special. They ain't even doing nothing special. They talking about the same shit from Monday to Friday. But for some reason, you lick your lips and get on your LL Cool J shit when they over there talking. Man, come on, man. Y'all knock it off, man. Knock it the fuck off. Knock it off. I'm not the one. I promise to God I'm not the one. Y'all better talk to me nice. I'm not the one. I'm really not the one, man. Come on now. Really? Really? DP Rocker, what's up, my brother? Talk to me nice. Makes no sense. I love all my supporters on here, man. I love every single last one of y'all, and that's no cap. Every single last one of y'all. Because I probably wouldn't be where I'm at today if it wasn't for y'all with their strong support. I love y'all. And that's from the bottom of my heart. But y'all gotta understand, at some point, we have to make stuff make sense. Especially when it come to our people. When it come to our people, a lot of shit we say and do don't make sense. Don't make sense. It don't. We stay trying to get over each other. We stay stepping on each other's toes. We stay sneak dissing. We stay hating. It's just always something terrible when it comes to us. For what? When you really think about it, for what? What is it all for? You think you gaining fans by doing that? You're not. Don't make no sense. When you think about it at the end of the day, none of this shit makes sense. It don't. That's why 90% of the shit that's being spoke about on YouTube, I don't give a shit about it. It don't make any sense. Because it ain't nothing but a bunch of ignorant ass people who look like us that's not talking about nothing positive. Gotta make it make sense. I'm for the people. That's why I'm able to speak the way I do. I'm not a guy who just sitting home on YouTube all day. Y'all see the moves I make. Press conferences, weigh-ins, I'm here and there. Friends to fathers, I'm a part of a community. Like, it's a lot of shit that I got going on. Because I'm about the people. I'm about the people. And I'm always going to be it. That's what my brand represents. That's what we always continue to represent. But grinding, exactly, grinding. But if we, all right, so check this out. This is what I want y'all to take with y'all. For the ones who's just coming in, this is not for the people that's been on here already. For the ones that's just coming in, your new thing, your new saying for 2025 or for your life, this is what your saying should be. If people or not trying to help you with something, because we all need help with something. We all can't do everything by ourselves. But if people are not going to help you with something and they're just going to judge you, two things they need to do. They need to stay out your face and your space. If you're just going to judge me and you get your rocks off by judging me, then respectfully stay out my face and my space. That's what you should tell everybody for the year. Family, friends, co-workers, next door neighbors. I don't give a shit who they are. Stay out your space. Because you don't need it. The negativity, you don't need help with negativity. You could be negative your damn self. We don't need help being negative. We could be negative on our own. Thomas, I see you, my BX brother. We don't need no help with negativity. We could be negative on our damn own. We don't need no assistance in being negative. We don't need it. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is, man. So let's get to this boxing real quick. We just had all facts. No, yeah, Miss Fields, because you don't need help with negativity. You don't need help with that. Every person that's on here right now, we don't need no fucking help with negativity. If we want to be negative, we'll just go out there and be negative. Yo, man, I hate the world. Oh, I don't like the way my coffee tastes. I hate my job. I hate the world. I forget my birthday. I don't care. Birthday's just another day. We don't need no help being negative. We can be negative on our own. So if somebody's coming in your life and they pushing that negativity shit on you, Ayos, respectfully, I need you out my face and out my space. I'm good. We don't need that. Because everybody that's on here right now, believe it or not, whatever it is that you do for a living, whatever your 9 to 5 is, just know I said this and God said this. That whatever you do for a living, you're not going to be doing it long. Just know that whatever you do for a 9 to 5, you're not going to be doing it much longer. And I don't mean that you're going to get fired. Just know that God has a better plan for you. Allah has a better plan for you. Whatever you do right now for a living, you're not going to be doing it long. Just know that. In a minute, you're about to be working for yourself, where you're not getting up answering to nobody. Some of y'all might believe it, some of y'all might not. Some of y'all say it's too hard to work for yourself. I'd rather work for the man. That's cool. I'm not judging nobody on how they get their money, as long as they get it in a positive way. But just know that for the ones who want a way out, you're not going to be working for your job much longer. Just know that. But you gotta believe in it. Underrated. The best kept secret on YouTube. My Brooklyn brother. Y'all make sure y'all go subscribe to my brother, The Underrated Darkness, man. Please go subscribe to all my brothers. TD Sports Talk. You know what I'm saying? My brother BVO Boxing. D Free. Everybody who has a channel. Miss Fields, she has a channel too. Y'all go please, Queens. Go support them. Go support them. The ladies too, not just the fellas, because it's hard for the ladies to be involved in media, and it's dominated by fellas. There's ladies on there, but it's dominated by fellas. Let's make sure we show our queens some support. So just know whatever it is that you do for a living, you're not going to be doing it long. You're not. But you also don't need people in your ear with the negativity and asking you 100 questions. You don't need it. You ain't qualified, bruh. Straight up, you're not. And I don't think people understand what that word really means, but I just broke it down and explained it. Y'all might have a definition of what it means, and hey, that's cool. But I'm not stupid. I'm 42 years old. I wasn't born yesterday. I've been on this earth long enough to know what it is. I know what it is. That's why I can talk about it. You can't ask me just anything and think I'm finna go out my way to tell you and explain it to you, bruh. Just not about to do it. Now we find ourselves doing that with people, but then sometimes you got to go home and think about it. Like, why was I even over there explaining that? What does he or she have to do with what I got going on? They ain't helping me. So why did I just sit there 20 minutes explaining some shit that I really didn't have to explain? You start thinking about it like, yo, what? Like, what are we talking about? But, you know, it is what it is, y'all. It is what it is, and that's just the kind of world that we live in, man. It's the kind of world we live in. But somebody asked me too yesterday about the coffee mugs, my No Doug Zone coffee mugs. Somebody just DM'd me yesterday. I had stopped talking about my merch and all because I was just focusing on other things, trying to get it together. So the coffee mugs, if anybody wants, like I said, they're still available. The t-shirts are still available. We're working on the varsity jackets. We were supposed to have that, but that takes time, y'all. I had to realize that takes a lot for varsity jackets. Jesus Christ. But me and the missus are gonna start it off, like I said, with us, and then we'll see how you guys like it. But far as the t-shirts and the coffee mugs, hit me up. Hit me up in my DM. Right? Hit me up and we'll go from there. Hit me up and we'll go from there, man. Because like I said, I wasn't really worried about it anymore. You know what I mean? You can't force people to do stuff. You have to you have to sit back and just chill and be appreciative for what it is that you got. So that's what I was doing. No, well, the thing is, when you get monetized on YouTube, usually they'll do it for you. But the problem is with YouTube is that once they do that, now you got to share some of that percentage. And if you look at my face, Eric Jordan, you already have to share the percentage just being monetized on YouTube. So just imagine that, them getting a percentage of that, then getting a percentage of your merch. So that's why I said I'm not waiting until I get monetized, and I'm not finna have y'all do that. Yeah. You don't think I don't know if they still do link anymore. I don't know, Eric, but I know I ain't trying to share no damn percentage with them. It's already enough to share when you get monetized. Now you want a piece of my merch? So no, I don't have a link for it, Eric Jordan. But if anybody wants the coffee mugs or the t-shirts, Underrated got his t-shirt. Jeff Spark got his t-shirt. Underrated's wife has got her shirt. My girl Tay Tay, she got her coffee mugs. So if anybody needs anything, man, just holla at me. Yep, that's why I send more cash apps than the super chats. Yeah, man, these damn super chats, and I can't tell nobody what to send, but some of these super chats be about. I'm looking at some of these super chats like, God, and he ain't even talking about nothing. I'm like, yo, this dude got a $500 super chat? Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. Lord have mercy. But hey, I'm not the one to hate. Get your money by all means. I'm not the one to hate. But yeah, somebody asked me yesterday because they was like, yo, they didn't know if I still had coffee mugs. I'm like, holla at me. We got the white ones, and then we got black coffee mugs with the green. Not the green, but we have like this part right here where you see the red is going to be green. And so the coffee mug would be black. So we doing that. We working on some pink ones. We're going to work on some pink ones right here too when October comes around for Cancer Month. So we working on that. We're going to be working on sending some out for Mother's Day for the ladies, Father's Day for the fathers, and, you know, of course, my third annual barbecue, No Doug Zone third annual barbecue, I'll have that out bro, can you check your cash? I just want to make sure I sent you pasta. Oh, you just sent something? Oh, all right, Miss Fields, hold on. She said I want to make sure I sent it to you and not an imposter. All right, Miss Fields, thank you. Yeah, thank you, Miss Fields. Thank you so much, Miss Fields. She said I want to make sure I sent it to you and not an imposter. Nah, you sent it. I appreciate you, Queen. So yeah, and I actually have to. Honestly, I got to get ready to also get some more T-shirts coming in. It just don't be easy, y'all. I have to take my time with it. Yeah. Clarence the imposter. Shut up! Thomas, shut up! Thomas said he's the imposter. Hey, let me tell you something, Thomas. Hey, man, listen, bro. If I'm the damn imposter, man, I suggest all y'all whoop my ass when y'all see me. Whoop my ass when you see me, man. Because one thing I don't want to be labeled as is one of those. There's too many scam artists out here. We don't need that. Also, like I was just saying about the No Duck Zone 3rd annual barbecue taking place this year, August 16th. If anybody's interested in coming to New York, let me know. I wasn't going to take any more names, but if anybody's interested in coming to New York this year, August 16th, for the No Duck Zone 3rd year annual barbecue, holla at me. Holla at me. I'm telling you, you don't want to miss it. You ask some of the people that's... Do you do your things this weekend? No, I didn't. I didn't do it. I did for the press conference. I didn't do the weigh-in or the fight. I didn't go nowhere Saturday. I was lazy. I was supposed to went to an amateur fight Saturday. My body was lazy. Me and wifey just laid in the bed. It was like, we ain't going nowhere. But I did go to the photo shoot at the Empire State Building, and I went to the press conference. So I pretty much got my shit in. Did they give you credentials for the fight? Nah, they didn't give me no credentials for the fight. I didn't even see an application to put in for it. Matter of fact, I never put in for anything. When they came to the to Legends, I just went. Yeah, I saw you at the Empire. That's all I did. I didn't even see that. I'm gonna put in for it next time because I'm starting, because of you, Thomas, I got a great relationship with them now, and I want to thank you for that. I can't thank me for that. I can't say, oh, Thomas didn't have nothing to do with it. It's all me. See, when people help y'all with stuff, damn, you should have just spoke to... I should have spoke to him, and I saw him at the Garden Friday, too. That's crazy. I mean, Thursday. What's that, Thursday? Yeah, Thursday. Ed, shout out to Ed. Ed is a good dude. I want to thank you, though, Thomas. A lot of people take credit for stuff that they did, and they had nothing to do with it. I want to thank you, Thomas, for doing that. For me. Because when I first met you in person, but even before that, you were the one that told me to come to that event. And thank you for doing that. I love you, my brother, for doing that, because you kind of changed the game for me, because I was able to meet people and I got relationships with a lot of people. So I want to thank you for that. Thank you for that, my brother. I appreciate that. And we have to start thanking people when they introduce us to places and stop taking all the credit, acting like it was us that did it. My brother did something for me, and I love him. I love him for that, because he changed the game for me. And now I have a great relationship with this promotional company that every time when it's time to put in, I actually show up. So now when they see my name and they go to my YouTube and they see I actually got videos on it, it's great. Fire is my dude. Fire is a great dude. He doesn't take any bullshit from anybody. I love that dude. If you go on my channel, I put up a whole video with us walking down 34th Street. I did a live on Instagram, but if you go on my channel, I got a whole joint with me, him, and Johnny Boy Boxing walking. We all chilling. We had a great time last week. I love being with my media brothers. I love my media brothers. I love every single last one of them. And this year, we taking over. We taking over in media. We are the new media, but we taking over. We're taking over, man, because we're true to what we do, and we love what we do. So we definitely taking over this year. But look, y'all, I got to get out of here. I can't act like I don't have no moves to make. But I want y'all just to remember, the word of the day is qualified. People are not qualified to ask you certain questions. And you have to remember that you are qualified to be in certain positions if you want to be in that position. We are qualified to be, depends on who we talking about, we're qualified to be at these press conferences, these weigh-ins, these charity events. We are qualified to do it. But nobody's qualified to come and ask you about something that they're not trying to help you with, and they think they have a right to ask you. If you're not investing in me, it ain't none of your business. Mother, father, brother, sister, co-worker, supervisor, whoever. It is what it is. I love y'all. God bless y'all. Please, before we leave out, smash this like button. Like, share, subscribe, y'all. If I can today, I'll try to come back. I have a lot to do this week. I have a lot of stuff to do pertaining to No Duck Zone. The amateurs got something going on this week. So I have to get up. I have to get back into these gyms with these fighters. So I'll let y'all know everything that's going on. I love y'all. God bless y'all. Thank every single last one of y'all for just always supporting me, man. And everybody, please, if you're moving around in the city, get to where you're going safe. We'll catch y'all. Yeah. I'm getting ready to go over there now. Love y'all. Check y'all later. Y'all know what it is. It's the No Duck Zone podcast. Let's go.